Hello everyone, and welcome at another episode of today's analysis. As for now, on the 181st episode, we are going to talk about Wander, the titular main protagonist of Wander Over Yonder. One of the best shows in the 2010s and one that I managed to grow up with. Wander Over Yonder, maybe not as iconic as Gravity Falls, still deserves the title as one of the best Disney animated shows made. And in this episode, we're going to talk all that we know about him throughout the series, to understand Wander and why he chose to travel the universe with Sylvia. And now, let's begin. Now, much about Wander and his past, even what species he is, and so many other aspects of him, including even his real name, are all completely unknown. All that is known, however, is the fact is confirmed that Wander himself is over 1,000 years old, and he's been traveling across the known universe ever since then, with a magic hat and a bubble that can carry him to space. And recently, he has a best friend of sorts, who is also his horse, to say at least, named Sylvia, who is a Sbornak. This implied that Wander might have actually lost his world, and he might be the survivor of some genocide or cataclysm or something that actually wiped out his species a millennia ago. But this is only at best speculated, and now he recently ended up into the Yonder galaxy, where he tries his best to survive, to travel, to see things, help others, and solve all the mysteries of the universe. And one such mystery that he wanted to solve is none other than Lord Hater, an intergalactic warlord who wanted to conquer the universe, alongside Commander Peepers and his army of watchdogs. But Wander, unlike most others wanted to kill him, actually wanted to become his friend, and tried multiple times without ever giving up to become his best friend. And honestly, that only annoyed Hater and pretty much destroyed every single plan that he tried to implement, trying to rule the universe. In the end, there is sadly a bigger threat that arrived, even bigger than him, and that being Lord Dominator, who wants to destroy the Yonder galaxy, just for the sake of it. And at the beginning, Wander wanted to be her friend, and Hater wanted to win her heart. And they both worked alongside with each other here, Wander and Lord Hater. But as they became clear that Dominator is purely evil and very little to no redeeming qualities, and her ultimate goal is to completely destroy the galaxy, not to rule it but simply just to destroy it, ultimately made it clear that she is absolutely beyond salvation, or unleashed to some degree by Wander. In the sense that Wander, even with all of this, still tried to be her friend and to help her, to find out why she's so evil and mean all the time. And honestly, things have escalated as Dominator managed to destroy almost every single planet across the Yonder galaxy and killed billions or even trillions of people. But Wander and Sylvia, alongside even Lord Hater and his watchdogs, have all managed to create a resistance on the last remaining planet in the galaxy in order to manage to take down Dominator and save everyone. And now, before we continue, we need to stop and ask, is Wander a good person? And I put this question because of the fact that while it's an undeniable fact that this guy is pretty much a guardian angel with fur, it should be noted here that Wander himself is extremely naive, he's very easygoing, he's very caring but can be tricked, and he pretty much, as I said again, he's naive. He was tricked multiple times as his love and generosity were taken advantage of. And you believe that someone with his centuries of life will have even had some experience about all of this. But at the end of the day, Wander is a wonderful person, and yes, the pun intended. And it should be noted here that at the end, he never gave up and likely never will on those he cares, and even his enemies, because as he goes by in life, an enemy is only a friend that you haven't made yet. And in the end, the answer is absolutely yes. Wander is a good person and even a pure good one. And in the end, he managed to stop Dominator and even saved her life at the very last moment. But when he finally gave her one last chance at redemption, she completely rejected it and went on with her own life. And now Wander has a brand new galaxy to explore and hopes to redeem Lord Hater again. So in the end, who is Wander? He's nothing more but a wonderful person who just tries his best to help and care for others. A simple entity, a life form, that will do everything in his power to take care and help those that he cares about. And someone who has taught all of us that an enemy might be just a friend you haven't made yet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe, and have a nice day.